She slid the divorce papers across the marble island with that same little smirk she wore the day I proposed. Only this time the smirk said, "You're done." She was keeping the $1.4 million house, both Mercedes, the dogs, primary custody, lifetime alimony, and the killing blow, half of the company I built from nothing. I was supposed to walk away with a suitcase and $37,000 in secret debt she'd racked up in my name. The judge was eating out of her hand. Her lawyer was already counting the bonus. Everyone thought I was broken. They had no idea I'd been preparing her funeral for 4 straight years. We'd been together 12 years. I turned a garage side hustle into an 8-figure SaaS company while she played perfect wife on Instagram. Late nights, missed birthdays, sleeping in the office. She called it ambition. Turns out she just loved the lifestyle my ambition bought. The affairs started 3 years ago. First the tennis coach, then the neighbor, then the final knife, my college best friend, and our daughter's godfather. I walked in on them in our bed. She didn't even pull the sheet up, just looked at me and said, "You're never here anyway." 2 weeks later, she filed. Her shark lawyer got the prenup invalidated, claimed I coerced her while she was emotionally fragile after our miscarriage. Judge bought every tier. She wanted the house, the cars, alimony, and a forced sale of my company so she could cash out millions. I played the part perfectly. Moved into a studio apartment, drove a 12-year-old truck, showed up to mediation looking like a beaten dog. I even begged on record to keep just 10% of the business. She laughed in my face. Her lawyer smirked and said, "Be realistic." Final hearing day. Her side was already celebrating. My lawyer slid a thick folder across the table. Page 1. 4 years of bank records, every secret account, every girl's trip to Dubai and the Maldives that were actually 5-star vacations with lover number 3. Page 2. $400,000 in designer bags, jewelry, and cosmetic work charged to cards I didn't know existed. Page 3. Private investigator photos and texts. One message to her boyfriend read, "Once the divorce is final, I'll have $12 million and he'll be flipping burgers. Can't wait, LOL." Her face drained of color. Then I stood up and spoke for the first time in months. "Your Honor, I'm not contesting the divorce. I'll give my wife everything she's asking for. Today." I slid the quitclaim deed for the house across the table. "There's just a $1.8 million lien the bank is calling in 30 days. The irrevocable kid's trust won't pay it. So unless she has cash, the bank takes the house." Dead silence. "The cars are leased in the company name, $180,000 residual to buy them out. The company she wants half of just took on $14 million in expansion loans last quarter. Half that debt is now hers, too." I looked her dead in the eyes. "Congratulations, Sarah. You won everything you wanted." The judge actually cracked a half smile. She got the divorce. She also got a house in foreclosure, 2 repossessed cars, $400,000 in credit card debt, and 0 access to the trust that quietly owns every real asset. I kept the company, the cash flow, and 50-50 custody. Last I heard, she's working retail, living in a 1-bedroom, and her boyfriend ghosted the day the money disappeared. She showed up crying on my doorstep 6 months later, begging to come back. I closed the door without a word. And that's how my ex learned you don't mess with someone who has nothing left to lose. If you're going through hell right now, start planning quietly. The best revenge is the one they never see coming. Drop a like if cheaters should always lose. Subscribe and hit the bell. New story every single day. I'll see you in the next one.